Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PWA Assault. My name is Gary Bloomfield. I will be your host for this evening. We are getting things started off really hot and heavy. Victor Sokolov and the Spoiler 3, two dynamic, huge heavyweight athletes going to clash one-on-one. That match starts right now. Let's take you to ringside. There's the bell. PWA Battery is officially underway. Victor Sokolov taking on the Spoiler 3. While these two are in the ring, I would like to take the opportunity. The rumors have been flying around about what is going to happen surrounding the PWA Heavyweight Championship. And I have confirmed here that at PWA Warfare, the Heavyweight Championship will be contested in a four-man elimination match. Nemesis Rex will be defending his title against the Spoiler 3, Rhett Holiday, and Victor Sokolov. Last man standing will win the PWA Heavyweight Championship. And as a preview for that match, Sokolov and the Spoiler, well, these two are going to be slugging it out. Two big brawlers, both with a ton of strength, a ton of size, technical acumen. As you can see, not many people can throw around Victor Sokolov that way, but the Spoiler certainly is able to. Collar and elbow type, and again shoving Victor Sokolov down. I don't think Sokolov is used to being manhandled like that, and he's going to come back and manhandle the Spoiler with that backbreaker. Spoiler back up to his feet, collar and elbow tie up. Big sledgehammer blow from Sokolov. You know, I wouldn't look for too many flying head tackles. I wouldn't look for too many. Well, I don't think you'll even see a drop kick in this match. Maybe not even a headlock. This is just going to be a slugfest. It's going to be two big bulls just charging at each other over and over again until somebody falls. Body slam by the Spoiler on Sokolov. Now cranking away on the leg of the big Siberian. The Siberian Psychopath now asserting his dominance back over the Spoiler again with that sledgehammer. Big left hand, and the Iron Claw has been slapped on Victor Sokolov. Sokolov able to slip out of the grasp. Sends Spoiler off to the ropes. Spoiler runs over Victor Sokolov. Neither one of these guys is any bigger than the other. It's just going to be a contest of who can be the meanest. Sledgehammer blow, and down goes the Spoiler once more. Sokolov has got Spoiler up and down in a vertical body slam and a stop to the nether regions, and so far Sokolov is edging up the Spoiler on meanness. Spoiler off the ropes and runs over Victor Sokolov once more. He will not be denied. Scraping the boot across the eyes of Sokolov. Sokolov back up to his feet. With men jockeying for position, collar and elbow tie-up, backbreaker by Sokolov. Sokolov picks up the Spoiler once again. Go behind by Sokolov, sends Spoiler off to the races. And again, the Spoiler just runs over Victor Sokolov. Sokolov may have to think of a different game plan. The pounding that he is giving the Spoiler does have some effect. But the Spoiler able to get out of the way of those big power moves. Oh, look out. Stomach crusher by Sokolov. Of course, just as I say that, Sokolov pulls out a stomach crusher. He's got him up. Oh, we're going to see it. Dominator by Sokolov. Sokolov with the cover. 1, count of 2, and Spoiler kicks out of the Dominator just before the count of 3. We've seen the Iron Claw. We've seen the Dominator. There's the Siberian leg sweep. Hooks the leg. 1, count of 2, and kick out by the Spoiler. Are we going to see the Spoiler alert? Both men off the ropes. And this time it's Sokolov who runs over the Spoiler. Sokolov is a madman. He is just attacking the Spoiler with everything in his arsenal, trying to choke him out. Collar double top. Iron Claw once again applied to Victor Sokolov. Collar double once more. Backbreaker this time by the Spoiler. Spoiler has weathered the initial storm of Sokolov, and now he is taking the Siberian Psychopath to task. Siberian leg sweep strikes again. Sokolov hooks the legs. Count of 2, and kick out by the Spoiler. Collar top, and there's the Iron Claw again. Spoiler really softening up Sokolov for that dreaded Spoiler alert. Collar double tie up with the Spoiler sent into the turnbuckle and just gets blasted by Sokolov. Sokolov to the top rope. Sokolov with a diving back elbow, and he scores. He's going back up a second time. Sokolov with a body press, and the Spoiler finds the bottom rope. Big right hand by the Spoiler and an answered left by Sokolov, and down goes the Spoiler, and again Sokolov off the top rope with a flying elbow. Well, I guess I was wrong when I said these guys wouldn't be leaving their feet very much. Sokolov just proved me wrong. Backbreaker by the Spoiler, scraping the boot across the eyes and now stomping away. Spoiler back up to his feet, collar and elbow tie up, and a backbreaker. Well executed by the Spoiler. Spoiler gamely staying in this match, but he's got to do something really damaging to Sokolov at this point. Both men off the ropes, and Spoiler with a shoulder block that Sokolov just absorbed. Here it comes! Dominator! Sokolov covers him. 1, count of 2, and that's the match. Sokolov getting the win over the Spoiler. Spoiler was really giving as good as he got for a good portion of that match, but Sokolov just exploded all over him and finally put him away with the Dominator. Time of the fall, 11 minutes and 14 seconds. Up next, the fallout from Block B. And it will be in tag team action, the team of Derek Arzon and Nikki Wilde. And they will be facing Mighty Cobra, Mighty Anaconda 2, the Mighty Cold Snakes. Your referee is Mustang Peter. Let's take you to ringside. Derek Arzon and Mighty Cobra starting things off for their teams, and what a match that we had between these individuals in our 6-man tag team tournament on Block B this past Assault. Both teams going nearly an hour, 57 minutes, until finally it was the team of Derek Arzon, Nikki Wilde, and Spencer Watts getting the win over the Devil's Own. Devil's Own, of course, not garnering 1 point in the entirety of the tournament. And the team of Watts, Wilde, and Arzon finishing off with 4 points and looking quite strong at the end of the tournament. Now the Mighty Cold Snakes looking to get a win over Derek and Nikki after that loss. And you know, that's got to be a heartbreaking loss for the Devil's Own. They did last an hour. They went hard. They went at it very hard against a very game team. It could have gone either way several times. Just a stellar contest. But in the end, it was the Culture Shock knee bar from Nikki Wilde that made the difference. Right now it is Derek Arzon in there with the gargantuan Mighty Anaconda 2. Enziguri by Arzon. Down goes Anaconda. Arzon backing off a bit. Grabs Anaconda in a front face lock. And now making tracks and makes the tag to Nikki Wilde. Are we going to see a double team here? We certainly are. Great teamwork from Nikki and Derek with that double drop kick. And now Nikki looking to press the advantage. Just got caught by Anaconda. My goodness. Anaconda just dumped Nikki Wilde on her head and is not giving her any offense whatsoever. Nikki doing her best to try to clear the cobwebs, fighting defensively at this point. Just gets kicked down. The tag was made to Cobra. Now she's going to have to contend with Mighty Cobra. Collar and elbow type and a dragon screw leg whip from Wilde. Collar and elbow type once again, and a second dragon screw, and you can already see Nikki Wilde has targeted a body part. She's going to go after those legs and look for the Culture Shock knee bar. Collar and elbow type, Irish whip reversal. Wilde off the ropes. Cobra jumps over and nails Nikki Wilde with a drop kick that almost sent her outside of the ring. And Nikki's going to tag in. Remain squeezed, Derek. Derek sent off to the ropes, flying head scissor on Nikki. As Cobra taking on the world right now. Surprised he didn't try to hit the referee. As he and Derek Arzon just went back and forth, and Derek Arzon just took a hard shot and a cannonball senton from the top rope. Chop from Cobra. Arzon back up to his feet. Arzon sends Cobra in for the ride. Ducks underneath. Shoulder-to-shoulder collision. Nobody moving there. Enziguri by Arzon. Drops Cobra. Cobra right back up and makes the tag to Mighty Anaconda 2. And Mighty Anaconda in this match has the potential to be the biggest difference maker. He does not have the quickness or the agility of the other athletes. Whoa, he just got drop kicked out of the ring. If Anaconda can bring his power to bear, that will certainly be an edge that cannot be matched by the team of Derek and Nikki. And oh, look at this. Derek Arzon has got Anaconda trapped in a paradise lock. Rather embarrassing move. Anaconda turning a bit red as he fires off forearm after forearm into Derek Arzon's chest, slaps him in the back, and a big hip toss. Arzon in a world of trouble right now as Anaconda's trying to twist the head off of the body of Lightning Arzon. Arzon backing off and makes the tag to Nikki Wilde. Are we going to see another double team here? No, this time Anaconda had it scouted. Now remember the famous words of former President George Bush. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again. Both competitors off the ropes, and Nikki just took a huge lariat. Went straight to the canvas. And Cobra now, both Cobra and Anaconda fighting off Nikki Wilde. Flying head scissor by Cobra takes her down. Cobra drops the fist right to the bush of Nikki Wilde. And Nikki now coming back strong on Cobra with that drop kick. Yank of the hair away from the referee, drops the elbow. Nikki Wilde takes a stiff jab and again pulls Cobra down to the canvas, drops the elbow once more. Sends Cobra into the turnbuckle, nope. Cobra reverses the position, throws out another jab, and again, Cobra taken down. Wilde picks Cobra back up. Cobra has had enough and going to tag back in Anaconda 2. Nikki sends Cobra off to the turnbuckle. keep him away, as now trading fisticuffs with Anaconda. And down goes Nikki Wild once again. You know, you've got to admire her heart. And I don't know about that game plan. She's trapped in the giant swing now. Arzon thought about getting in there, but stays back to get the tag to Anaconda, who just got his legs kicked out from under him by Nikki. Nice jab there by Arzon, getting the big man's attention. Arzon off the ropes, ducks underneath. And again, forearm after forearm into the chest of Arzon, got spun around. Collar and elbow tie-up, both men off the ropes, and no, Anaconda grabs the top rope. Collar and elbow tie-up once more, hard hammer blow from Anaconda. Now with the go behind, and a ripcord lariat just turned Derek Arzon inside out. Arzon's back up to his feet, the tag was made to Cobra, and now Arzon taking out both of the Cold Snakes. Out of the way of the green mist, Arzon headed scout up and gets locked up in a bulldog by Cobra. Oh, Arzon was dipping and diving for all he was worth, finally got caught, but now he's going to make Cobra pay for it. Jumping arm breaker by Arzon. Arzon back up, but he's a bit woozy after that exhilarating offense and defense. Bulldog by Cobra. Double stomp by Anaconda. Collar double tie up once more. Big drop kick, and Anaconda gets sent out for the second time in this match. Arzon trying to follow him out. Anaconda back in the ring. Referee going to restore order, and this time it is Anaconda who throws Arzon to the outside. Double kick to the back of the head as the count is getting laid on. Arzon grabs a headlock and rolls back inside the ring after Cobra shoves him off, and now taking care of a downed Anaconda. There's the tag to Nikki Wild. Double drop kick to the chest of Anaconda. Picks him back up, and look out with those forearm shots once again to the upper chest of Nikki. Hard tackle, and down goes Wild. Picks Nikki Wild back up to her feet, and Anaconda going to make the tag now to Mighty Cobra. Oh, here we go. Double powerbomb to Nikki Wild. She just got laid out. Cannonball senton as the follow-up. Hooks the leg. One. Count of two, and kick out by Wild. Wild back to her feet as Derek Arzon gets forced back to his corner. And oh my, he's gonna be forced to watch Cobra working over Nikki Wild while she's tied up in the tree of woe. Yank of the hair by Wild, and there's the tag to Derek Arzon. Good chance for Nikki Wild to get a breather. See if she can get a word in edgewise over the two men just slugging away at each other. Hard lariat by Cobra, and an enziguri is the answer from Arzon. Arzon off the top rope with a flying crossbody across the back. Collar double tie up once more. Bulldog. Cobra now mugging for the audience. Makes the tag to Mighty Anaconda 2. Sends Arzon off the ropes and catches him in a Hurricane Rana. Anaconda now going to look to take advantage. Picks Arzon back up to his feet. Arzon backing off a bit. Collar and elbow tie up. Arm blitz. Arm blitz is locked in on Anaconda. And Anaconda finds the bottom rope. Referee calls for the break. And Arzon now grabs that headlock once more on Mighty Anaconda. Anaconda shoves him off. Hard headbutt from Anaconda sends Arzon to the canvas. On double tie up once more. Arzon sent into the turnbuckle. Arm elbow, and look at that. Nice soul butt there from Arzon. Arzon now with a kangaroo kick to Anaconda and begins to work the arms once more. Collar elbow tie up. Look out, exploder suplex. That is really going to slow down Arzon. Cover one, count of two, and broken up at the last possible moment by Wild. And she is taking care of Cobra. Arm blitz, victory, arm blitz is locked in. Are we going to see a submission? We might see a tap out. No, Cobra in to break it up as the referee forced Nikki back to her corner. Arzon just got waylaid there by both the Cold Snakes. Tags on both sides. It is now Cobra and Nikki, and down goes Cobra from a double drop kick. Nikki's got Cobra back up to his feet. Rolling soul butt from Wild. Wild again picking Cobra up, and Cobra with a drop toe hold. Heads up counter there by Cobra. Collar double tie up once again. Snake bite! Snake bite connects! Snake bite is connected to it! That's the match! That's it. The Mighty Cold Snakes avenge their loss To no avail, they'll still be remembered as the only team not to get any points during the six-man tournament. For the time of the fall, 20 minutes and 5 seconds, and your winners, the mighty Cold Snakes. And continuing on with tag team action, we have a bit of an unusual situation. It will be Oliver and Evelyn Sin. And now normally they would be taking on two of their opponents from this past week's tournament action. But unfortunately, it does appear that Titus Love has been injured. And so Cynthia Love will be competing, but she has chosen a replacement partner, believe it or not, from a different team. It will be Cynthia Love and Brawler Beckett to take on the Sin Twins. Let's take you to ringside. There's the bell, and this tag team match is underway. Representing Sanctum, we have Oliver and Evelyn Sin against their opponents tonight, Cynthia Love and a replacement partner for Titus, one Brawler Beckett. Wow. And it is Cynthia and Oliver starting things off here. Sling Blade Lariat from Cynthia takes Oliver down. Collar double tie-up and an arm drag there from Cynthia, keeping Oliver off of his feet. Drops the senton. Both competitors back to their feet. Hard slapping it enziguri right to the back of the head of Oliver Sin. And Oliver now going to tag in his twin sister Evelyn. Oh, look out! Sandwich enziguri. Right feet in stereo to the head of Cynthia Love. She may want to look at tagging out here pretty quickly if she can get back to her corner. Right now she's being hemmed in on the Sanctum side of the ring. Vertical suplex there from Evelyn. Collar double tie-up. Both ladies off the ropes. Wheelbarrow facebuster from Cynthia. And there's the opening and the tag to Brawler Beckett. Taking the place of Titus Love, who apparently is suffering some sort of an injury from their match on this last episode of Assault. And it is Beckett and Oliver Sin now, legal men in the ring. Hard top by Oliver and locks in the ankle lock. Beckett out of it, gets taken down again by Oliver. Beckett with the jab. Oliver sends Beckett off the ropes, and a knee to the midsection by Brawler Beckett, and locking in that fishhook STF. And Beckett's had enough. He's going to tag in Cynthia Love, who had great success against Oliver. Let's see if that continues. Locks in a cravat headlock, picking up right where she left off so far. Oliver shoves her away, collar and elbow tie-up, and a stunner. Oliver nails Cynthia with the stunner, picks her back up to her feet, collar and elbow tie-up, and now Oliver and Cynthia trading fists and kicks in the middle of the ring, and down goes Oliver Sin. Trying to hide that choke from the referee. Mustang Peter caught it, laying the count, and she breaks on 3. There's the tag to Evelyn. Collar and elbow tie-up, and look out, Stereo and Zagiris connect once more. Evelyn off the ropes. Evelyn with a sliding drop kick to Cynthia. Cynthia back and makes the tag to Brawler Beckett. Double drop kick, and look at the surprising teamwork from Beckett and Cynthia Love. Beckett with the arm wringer. Collar and elbow tie-up. Beckett off the ropes. And Beckett just bowls over Cynthia, now locking in that modified figure 4. Factor may have something to say about that one. Tag is made to Oliver Sin. Brawler Beckett wise to the double team, takes down both opponents, and sends Oliver into his side of the ring, into his turnbuckle. Oliver going to fight out with an axe kick. Rolls him over, covers, and kick out immediately before even a 1 count can take place. Oliver now sent into the turnbuckle, comes fighting out with a pair of knees. And nice single leg by Beckett. Beckett now going to drag Oliver away from the ropes and makes the tag to Cynthia. Quick tags being utilized by Cynthia and Beckett, the first time that these two have ever teamed. And they are showing quite some promise here. Kick to the midsection from Cynthia. Stomp to the back of the head to Oliver. Oliver retreats back, and there's the tag to Evelyn Sin. Nice arm drag by Oliver, takes down Cynthia. And Evelyn with a helicopter spin on Cynthia. Couldn't maintain that grip though. Front face lock applied by Cynthia. Takes Evelyn back to the center of the ring. Over to her side and makes the tag to the Brummy Bully, Brawler Beckett. Oh, low blow from Evelyn. And Calamity has struck Cynthia. But what an opening for Beckett as he locks in the modified figure 4 once again. After that blatant low blow in front of the referee to Evelyn. Evelyn now has Beckett up and down in a vertical suplex. Beckett out of the way of the kick. So is Evelyn. Evelyn has got Beckett up. No, Beckett counters with an armbar. A sudden armbar to Evelyn Sin. Collar and elbow tie up. Now she's got Beckett up and down in a vertical suplex once more. And again the helicopter spin being applied this time to Brawler Beckett. And Evelyn just tosses him away, makes the tag to Oliver, and Beckett's going to tag in Cynthia once more. Kick to the midsection from Cynthia to Oliver. Picks him back up. Cynthia circling, looking for that big enziguri. Oliver ducks out of the way. Collar and elbow tie up and a front face lock applied by Oliver Sin. Taking Cynthia back to the Sin side of the ring. Sanctum's corner. Cannonball senton from the top rope scores for Oliver. And Cynthia hightailing it back to her corner. There's the tag to Brawler Beckett. Double team, no, denied by Oliver Sin this time. Oliver picks Beckett back up to his feet. Punch kick combination. And look at that, just blistering Brawler Beckett with kicks to the legs, to the midsection. And again, dragging a screw leg whip. Looking for a win here. 1, count of 2, and at 2, Beckett gets the kick out. Hard chop over and over again from Sin. Down goes Beckett. Oliver off the top rope, and cannonball senton. And this time a rolling leg drop from the top rope. And another rolling leg drop. My goodness, the air raid is on. Beckett's had enough. He's going to throw Oliver outside. Going to follow him out. Oliver's in deep trouble. He's grabbing a chair. Evelyn in to join him, and everybody's inside and outside the ring. Now he's got a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. Beckett takes down both the Sin twins, now focusing on Oliver Sin. Both men off the ropes. Sling blade lariat from Beckett. And Beckett makes the tag to Cynthia Love. And likewise, Oliver going to tag in Evelyn Sin. Both the ladies now legal, and oh, look out, I wouldn't dance too much. And to the outside goes Cynthia. She took her eyes off of Evelyn. And look out, Evelyn with the DDT, my God! A DDT from the top rope! He just Cynthia spikes Cynthia into the concrete floor. Cynthia desperately needs a tag. Walks in a cravata of desperation. I don't know how many Evelyn sins she is seeing, but she just got spiked on her head outside of the ring. Cynthia with a go behind, and Evelyn lands that Pele kick. Evelyn off the ropes. Oh, looking for something there. Cynthia out of the way. Sends Cynthia off the ropes this time. Ducks underneath again. And again, and lands the Spanish fly after running Cynthia all over the place. Fireball! Fireball from Evelyn. Cynthia doesn't know where she is. She went over to the wrong corner to make the tag, and now she has to fight off both of the twins. Oliver going to send Cynthia into the turnbuckle. Cynthia comes out with a bulldog right on the steel chair. Cynthia back up looking for the enziguri, but she missed it as Oliver was back up to his feet. Destino! Covered by Cynthia, one. Not even a one count as Evelyn. I really don't know what Cynthia is still doing in this match at this point. She has got to get a tag into Brawler Beckett as the referee is trying to restore order here. Oh, look out! Cynthia claiming in all the chaos that Oliver nailed her with something and Evelyn in to break it up. Well, that's going to cease all arguments. Oliver with a go behind, holding her in place and right into a knee bar from Evelyn. Referee trying to get the hold broken up. Cynthia screaming in pain and Ronald Beckett's nowhere to be found. Tag is made on both sides. It is Beckett and I believe Evelyn who are legal. Calamity on the barbed wire bat! Beckett doing everything he can to keep Evelyn Sen off of her, Evelyn Sen off of her feet, and now Evelyn going after Beckett with that foreign object. Cynthia in. 450 splash for the top rope. Low blow from Evelyn. Evelyn to the top again. Diving body press from the top. And makes the tag to Oliver Sin. Beckett back up to his feet, now having to face off with both the Sin twins. Look out, Black Cross! Cover by Oliver, one, count two, and a kick out, or broken up, I couldn't tell. They both kind of happened at the same time. Beckett sent to the outside. Oliver off the ropes with that plunge and completely missed it. Oliver Sin missed the plunge and pellet. Pax Britannica is locked in on Oliver Sin on the outside. Beckett's got to get back inside, and back inside he does get. Calamity again. Oh, Spanish fly to Brawler Beckett. Cover. One. Count two, and broken up by Cynthia. Cynthia with a DDT. Pax Britannica is locked in on Oliver Sin. Are we going to see a tap out? Is Oliver Sin going to give? No, he will not. He refuses to say die. Tag is made to Evelyn. Beckett takes down both the Sin twins and retreats back to his corner, makes the tag to Cynthia Love. And now it's Evelyn taking down both of her opponents. Calamity! Cover! One, two, and broken up by Beckett. Beckett to the top rope. Beckett with a 6-star, 6-star, 6-star. Only move we haven't seen in this match yet. Hop for the top rope. Evelyn off the ropes. Evelyn with a devastating sliding drop kick to the face of Cynthia. Hopefully Cynthia's had enough time to clear the cobwebs after the beating she has taken so far in this match. Cutter from Cynthia. And she's going to take time to dance for her. Well, there's none of her fans. I'm not sure she has any fans in the ring, to be honest. Over Castle. And follows up with a wheel kick. Look out! Black Cross! Cover! One! Count two! And that's the match! Sanctum comes out victorious again. Cynthia unable to avenge her team's loss to Sanctum. time of the fall, 23 minutes and 7 seconds. Your winners, Oliver and Evelyn, the Sin Twins. And ladies and gentlemen, time now for our main event of the evening. Of course, for this main event, your referee will be Bill White. And the principals in this main event, Rebel Wild. And he will be going one-on-one with his opponent from Assault and the owner of Prestige Wrestling Association, the Angel Face, Damian Black. Let's take you to ringside. There's the bell. Rebel Wild taking on one half of the INCW Tag Team Champions, Damian Black. Recently won that belt with KB Chronic at INCW. Of course, that belt, as prestigious as it is, and it is prestigious, there have been many luminaries to hold that title, has no real bearing here at PWA. Small package quickly by Rebel, and Black kicks out. And a controversial finish to our main event on Assault saw the Champions League, Damian Black's team, fall to the Wild family thanks in part to some timely interference from one Akira Wild. Champions League has been very quiet. They are preparing to issue a statement, but you can bet that they are absolutely seething over that loss, given the prediction that they made at the beginning of the season and how close they were having that prediction come into fruition of going undefeated all the way to the championship. But it was the Wild family who did derail them with the aid of their brother, Akira. Collar and elbow tie up once more, elbow to the back of the head from Rebel, and down goes Damian. Damian avoids the chop. Collar and elbow tie up, small package again by Rebel, and Black gets to the bottom rope. Referee calls for the break. Hard elbow by Wild. Stop to the midsection. Black with a hard chop to Rebel. Rebel takes down Black, drops an elbow, and now look at that takedown from Black, showing he can do it better than Rebel can. A little one-upsmanship in this match so far. Hard elbow shot or forearm shot from Rebel Wild. Fireman's carry into the chin lock by Damian. Rebel able to fight out of it. Belly-to-belly suplex from Black. Black trying to keep things under control, keep Rebel under control, and avenge the loss of his team as they were eliminated from championship contention on Assault. Brain buster from Rebel Wild. Immediately goes for the pin. Count of one and a kick out at one by Damian. Collar and elbow tie up once more, and now Black and Wild trading chops and forearms. Back and forth they go. Down goes Rebel Wild. Black up to the top rope. Black looking for the elbow drop, and he scores right to the sternum. And now Black locks in the chin lock. Rebel Wild pries the hands loose. Both men back to their feet, collar and elbow tap, go behind by Black. Black with a beautiful amateur-style takedown, and now back up to the top rope again. Drops the elbow once more to Wild, right across the back. And now locks in a sleeper hold.
Break.
Rebel Wild able to get to the ropes. Referee calls for the break. Hard forearm shot. Black took it, and he's not happy about it. Insecurity, no, reversed into a powerbomb by Black. Count of 1, count of 2, and a kick out. Rebel Wild kicks out, and now look at that. Greco-plex from the canvas and locks in the modified armbar. Yank of the hair by Black frees himself of that armbar. Collar and elbow tie up once more. European uppercut by Black. And Black again going right after the chin lock, softening up the neck for those beautiful suplexes, those very powerful and deadly suplexes like the angel suplex that we just saw right there. Unfortunately for Black, Rebel got his feet to the ropes. Spine buster from Rebel Wild. Rebel up to the top rope. Rebel with a moonsault. And Black gets his foot on the bottom rope. Referee calls for the break. Hard punch there from Black, and down goes Rebel. Picks him up. Collar and elbow tie up. Go behind by Rebel. Belly to side suplex to Black, and Rebel Wild is starting to turn things around in this match. Black back up to his feet. Collar and elbow tie up. Black with the go behind. Look out. A belly to side suplex of his own from Black. Both men going tit for tat. Covered by Black. 1. Count of 2. And kick out by Wild at 2.5. Collar and elbow tie up. Oh! Blatant low blow by Damien. Black up to the top rope and drops the elbow to the back of Rebel Wild. Black is as dirty as they come. Look at that. The disrespect with that kick to the face. No double time, and the angel suplex scores. But again, Rebel gets his feet on the ropes. Leverage move by Wild, getting himself some breathing room. Throws Black to the outside, and now I think we're going to cease wrestling and start fighting on the outside. German suplex on the floor. And Black has no mercy outside the ring. Frankly, didn't have much inside the ring either, but that's beside the point. Oh, look at this. He's got him once. Second suplex in a row for Wild. Gonna roll him over, and a third suplex for the hat trick. Wild picks Black back up to his feet, calling him on top. He's got him hoisted up, and that's how Rebel Wild rolls. Stomp to the midsection by Rebel. Collar and elbow top. Rebel off the ropes. Black with a go behind. Belly to side suplex for Black once more. He is beginning to out-wrestle Rebel off the top rope. Beautiful moonsault. Nobody does it better than Black. Unfortunately for Black, we were in the ropes. Front neck chancery by Black, continuing to lay the pressure on Rebel Wild. Rebel's got him up and drops him back in that Samoan drop once more. Hard chop from Rebel Wild. Picks Damien back up to his feet. Damien goes to the eyes. Collar and elbow once more. Black with the go behind, right into a slipper hold. He's got the slipper hold, and no, Rebel grabs the top rope. Black has got to get Rebel Wild away from the ropes. Rebel picks him back up. Black with a go behind, and full Nelson suplex to Rebel Wild. Picks Rebel back up. Collar elbow top, and again the low blow, not even bothering to hide it from the referee. Hard lariat, covered by Black. 1, count 2, kick out by Rebel. Rebel still with heart. Rebel still with fight left in his body. Rebel still with fire in his belly. Just drops Damien, and now he's out on the apron. Falls up, and a hard forearm shot to the back of the head. Falls up with that Greco-plex with the canvas. Black with a go behind, right into a sleeper, desperately hanging on, and Rebel Wild has submitted. Ladies and gentlemen, time of the submission, 13 minutes and 33 seconds, and nothing at all has been solved between these two factions because Damian Black has just given his team an argument that they should have beaten the Wild family. Well, folks, that is going to do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us for PWA Battery. We will see you next Tuesday, and don't you forget, PWA Warfare will be coming up before you know it. Until then, my name is Gary Bloomfield. Thank you so much for joining us, and good night.